Hi guys, it's me, Trudy Lee. How's everybody doing? I am doing pretty good today. I have to say, I didn't sleep well last night, but I still feel all right. I feel pretty good. I have a really bad low backache, and my leg was hurting so bad, and I could not sleep for nothing. As a matter of fact, I sent my husband Johnny to HEB to get me some Advil. Uh, Tylenol does absolutely nothing for me, and um, I said, "Get me some Advil." He said, "I'm going to pick up some medicine. You need anything?" Yes, I do. I know he's got some hardcore drugs around here from when he came home from his surgery, but last night I was in so much pain and I didn't want to turn on the light and disturb him. And he's got medicines all right here. And I thought, well, I'll look for something. I'm sure he has something, but I didn't want to disturb him. So I just stayed awake all night long. It was crummy. Okay, so Trump didn't do his New Hampshire rally, and he says it was because of the storm that was coming. But the storm was like the day before, and it was only a tropical storm, and all they got was a little bit of rain. And it was, I think, Friday night they got some rain into Friday morning, but Saturday it was clear. They said it didn't rain or nothing. So really, nobody was going to show up, and they canceled it because no one was going to show up. Not no one, but the seats, a lot of seats would be empty and it would be a repeat of what happened before. So they just canceled it. So, I really get this feeling from Trump that he's kind of seeing the writing on the wall. The last time that I did a reading on him, he was still fighting, but I feel like his energy's weakening. You know what I mean? He's weakening. So I think he's starting to get with the program. It says goodbye, hopefully. I'll do a reading on him soon. I don't know if I'll do it right now or not. So, anyway, Trump had a tweet storm today. He started tweeting about how everybody is lying. Everyone's lying on him. The CDC is lying. The media is lying. The Democrats are lying. The doctors are lying. They're all in cahoots against Donald Trump. Everybody. Gosh, if we could all get together like that, imagine the things we could do if we would all be together. Gosh, he's just such a lunatic. He's a lunatic. Now he's all off on Dr. Fauci. He's throwing him under the bus. He's talking bad about him and saying, "Oh, first he said no mask, then he said mask." It's kind of like as things got worse, he had to change things as he went along. Okay, we don't really need masks because there's only a few out there now. There's coronavirus everywhere. You need a mask on. And he's just because Fauci will not sit there and say what Trump wants him to say. That's the whole thing. Fauci goes with science, and Trump just wants him to say what he wants him to say. And did y'all see that? What's her name? Betsy DeVos. She was being interviewed, and they were saying, "So you want the children have to go back to school?" She says, "We want the children in school in the fall, all of them. They want them in 5 days a week in school." And they asked her, "Okay, so what's the plan? What's the plan to get kids back to school?" She had no answer. There is no plan. No plan. And that she was asked, "So should schools follow the CDC's guidelines?" Well, they have to do what's good for them. And she just went off and like, there's been some private things going on, and they could follow them. She didn't say anything of any substance on what to do. And that's what's wrong with this whole Trump administration. They're not they're not leading and helping the people and showing them this is what you need to do. This is the plan. Let's follow this plan. Let's be safe. Let's do this. They're like, we just want you to get to school, and you're on your own. We don't know what you're going to do, but you better get the kids in the school. That's it. Because the parents need to go to work. So the kids need to have a place to go. Basically, that's that's the whole intention here. So It's so annoying, you guys. I know y'all are fuming and screaming at the TV. Oh my gosh, we cannot watch the news without me talking to the TV through the whole time. And my husband actually tells me to shut up. He's like, shut up. I get so frustrated and I get so mad, I really do. But, you know, that's me. That's me. Oh, did y'all hear John Travolta's wife, Kelly Preston, passed away today? God bless her. I didn't even know she was sick. I didn't know she had cancer. She had breast cancer 2 years. That's pretty fast, isn't it? My mother had breast cancer 11 years ago, and she's still okay. God bless her. Thank God. But God bless John Travolta and his family. My heart goes out to them. Just pray for them, y'all, for healing. He lost a son in 2009. Remember, his son had some kind of like stroke or something, I think. A seizure. I think it was a seizure. But, God bless them. It's very sad. They were married for 28 years. That's a long time in Hollywood. A long time. And she was only 57 years old. She was so young. It's really, really sad. Did y'all hear about the naval ship that blew up? Well, it caught on fire. At first, they were saying it was an explosion, and then they said it was on fire, and it's still on fire. And they said it could burn for days. That's crazy. I remember. Do y'all watch David Johnson? He has said several times, "I see a ship. I see there's something with the ship." He has said it several times, so that's a hit for him. That's a hit. Also, Zinzi Mandela passed away. That's the daughter of Winnie and Nelson Mandela. That I read that she passed away today, and they didn't say why. They just said she passed away, and she was only 59 years old too. So I don't know what happened to her. We have had several of our friends have the coronavirus in Iran. A lot of people. Remember, I was telling you on my last video in Iran. It was a wedding that they went to, and the whole wedding party, it was a funeral. My husband said, "You got that wrong. It was a funeral." Because I went back and asked him, "What was that?" So they went to a funeral, and a lot of people have died. And then my husband's cousin that lives in Houston area, she's a dentist. God bless their family. She just found out that her uncle passed away from the coronavirus in Iran, and he was only 54 years old. She's older than her uncle. Go figure. I tell my husband, how does that stuff happen? People in Iran don't stop having babies. They just keep going until the factory shuts down. They keep going. They don't do that nowadays, but back when my husband was a kid, mamas had babies in their 40s. That was nothing. So God bless their families. We've had a lot of coronavirus touch our family. So that whole family's sick. And then this morning, my husband got on Instagram and saw that it's a family member, but it's an in-law family member, So his brother-in-law's niece passed away yesterday from, they think she may have committed suicide. So we're not sure, but she took an overdose of her medication, but she was depressive. So we're not sure what happened there. It's very fresh and new, so we're not sure. So lots of sad news going around, a lot of stuff going around. My daughter has told me that she's going to have her children go to school. She wants her kids to go to school. One's in 6th grade, one's in the 8th grade, my grandsons. And she said I want them to go to school. They need to open the school. I think she's sick of them. They've been sitting around for months and months and months, and I understand that she doesn't want them to have to go through the process of learning online. The older one would be good at that, but the younger one, his attention span's not as good. So she would have to be watching over him really, like a teacher, like a hawk, make sure he's doing all his work because he'd be jacking around doing something else. So she said it would be really hard for him to do online learning. But if, to keep them safe, that's maybe what they have to do. I mean, you're going to wear a mask all day at work, at school and at work, you guys. I think it's going to be hard for kids to do that. A little bit older kid wouldn't be too bad, but this boy, he'll be in the 6th grade and he's 11 years old, but he's the baby of the family, so he's a little bit more immature. Oh, and talking about wearing masks, did y'all see Trump? He was wearing a mask for the first time in public at Walter Reed Hospital. Like, it's like a photo op for him. What, everybody has to wear a mask. It says that you can't enter a hospital without a mask. And he's talking to people that just had surgery and all that you can pass the coronavirus to him, so you need to wear a mask. So this was such a big deal that he wore a mask. He was a big boy and wore his mask. Good Trumpy. Gosh. Such a big headline. Trump wears the mask for the first time. Okay, I'm being a little facetious here. All right, so there and like I said, there's so many things going on in the world, not only with the coronavirus, but the coronavirus it's horrible. It's taking over. I cannot believe that. I saw on Fox News, I saw a tweet Fox News has put out saying these statistics are all blown up and everything, and it's not really true. I'm like, really? I mean, just go look at it. Go look at all the deaths that are happening in the United States. Look at Florida. I mean, people aren't dying like they used to, and that's true. That is true that they are able to help people more. They know what works and what doesn't, so they're able to save more lives. But these people, even though they've gone through it and they went to the hospital and they come out, they have damaged hearts, they have damaged lungs. They're still in bad shape. And they have a future where they need health care and all that, because look, now they have all these ailments that they're going to have to take care of for the future. Florida has like 270,000 people with the coronavirus. Yesterday, I think they had 15,000, over 15,000 more. They've had 4,200 deaths. I mean, it's terrible. It's not as bad as when New York had it, but like I said, they're not overrun yet. They're getting to capacity. The hospitals are. Arizona, it's the same. They have like 123,000 with the coronavirus. They had 2,500 more yesterday. They've had over 2,200 deaths too. Here in San Antonio, just in the San Antonio area, I live in a little tiny town. So in this little town, we have like almost 1,000 people that have the coronavirus, and we had 25 new yesterday. We had 23 deaths altogether. Because we're very, very small here, we only have like 1 or 2 deaths a day, thank God. And some days we have 0. San Antonio has almost 20,000 people with the coronavirus. There was 1,000 more yesterday, and there's been 184 people have lost their lives just in San Antonio alone. But Texas, that's another matter altogether. In Florida, that Governor DeSantis, he is off his rocker, man. He really, really is. He just wants everybody. He wants to open up the state. He didn't want to close down nothing. Well, Abbott here in Texas, he doesn't want to close down anything either, and they're pushing him to close Texas before it gets worse. It's getting really, really bad. So in Texas, we have about 270,000 people that have the coronavirus. Yesterday was crazy. We had like 7,126, I think it was, that tested positive for corona just yesterday, and we've had like 3,200 deaths. So, I mean, Texas is a big place. I know that, but it's a lot. It's a lot, y'all. It's so scary. I don't want my grandkids to go to school. I really don't. Hey, New York had 0 deaths. Woohoo. Way to go, Governor Cuomo. Y'all, they had a horrendous time, though. It was horrendous. It was horrible. They had a really horrible time, but they've stopped it, you know? They have stopped it. So that's good. I wish the other states would learn by his, results and learn what he did. He's encouraging them. I know I'm talking about Governor Cuomo. I saw a tweet that he made for that Governor DeSantis telling him, you got to shut down the state. You got to do this. You got to do what you got to do. Save people's lives. They're not listening because they're on Trump team. They're on Trump team and they're listening to Trump. And he's not up for election for a while, but I don't know if they could impeach that governor. With all this, I'd have him impeached. Hopefully the people of Florida, they'll turn it Democrat and they'll impeach him. I hope. Have a special election, get rid of him. Okay, what else we got here? I'm going to try to get my husband to make a video with me. I told him, I said, today you're going to make a video with me. Everybody wants to see you, so you need to come and make a video with me, okay? So we'll see if he does that. Okay, I'm going to take a look. Let's take a look at the Senate, the Republican Senate. Let's take a look at them. Are they ready to turn on Trump? That Lindsey's been putting out some things here and there on Twitter, kind of signaling that he knows his fate is up. So he's been kind of going against Trump a little bit. And also, he is on that committee. What's it? The Oversight Committee in the Senate. That's I forgot. I had it written down somewhere. I'm going to talk about it, I think, with my husband when I video him. But anyway, he's going to have Mueller testify. He's going to allow it, that Mueller will come and testify before the Senate. Remember when they were impeaching him, they didn't call him for the Senate part of it. I don't know. But now he's going to call him. But we'll see. So let's take a look. Is the Senate turning on Trump? Are they starting to turn on Trump? Romney did. Well, Romney has been. Well, thank goodness. There was some other senator, too, I think, that called him out for commuting that Roger Stone sentence. I forgot who it was. There was two Republican senators that called him out. I have to go back and look and see who it was. I forget who it was. So let's see. Is the Republican Senate going to turn on Trump? Are they starting to turn on Trump? I don't know how much more they can take. Susan Collins, she ought to know. She ought to know she's going down. Just looks like it's a no-win for her. A lot of them it is. They say it's a blue tsunami coming. A blue tsunami. We were happy with the blue wave, but we're going to get a tsunami. It's going to be even better. Let's take a look at the Senate. Republican Senate. Are they turning on Trump? Oh, yes, they are. Heck yeah. Heck yeah. Oh, gosh. It's too good to be true. Look at this, the first card. Yeah. There's a lot of grief and sadness here. That's because they backed the wrong horse, There's so much sadness and grief here because of what Trump has done and that they've all backed him up, It's just stabbing them in the heart because he's so careless and unempathetic and he's been such a horrible leader. They do feel bad that they have voiced all their, love for Trump, basically. And now they know that this is going to cause them a lot of heartache too. It really is. Trump is causing everybody heartache. That's the first. Now look at this. Four of Pentacles. They're all trying to hold on to their jobs. Yeah, they need to hold on to their jobs. So they're going to have to start, getting with the program and leaving Trump behind, because the public is turning against Trump. They are the representatives of the public, So, yes, to hold on to their jobs, just like Lindsey Graham's doing. He's starting to, change his tactic a little bit and not be so, can I say, ass kissing? Yeah. So that's what's going to happen. You're going to see it. What's going to happen? Yes. Are they going to change? Yes. Death card. So that's the death of their support. So, there's going to be some hardcore Trump lovers in the Senate, just like in the public, that are going to go down with the, with the ship. But and that could indicate that too. That's death for them. But this is death of support for him. This is not good. It's not good at all. So, yeah, the support is going to change. The ones that keep supporting him will just go down with the ship. But this is definitely, the support for Trump is changing, definitely. And I'm happy to see that. Now, hopefully, it's going to change little by little by little. It's not going to change all of a sudden, but slowly. I mean, we only have 4 months to go, right? Barely. Thank God. Y'all, it's been a long 4 years, hasn't it? Thank God it's over. Thank God it's over. Look how much damage this man has done to our country. It is horrible. Okay, so they're going to turn on Trump. Definitely. We're going to see that happening. You guys, everybody has free will. Everybody. And any situation can be changed by, the whole. So we can all change situations. And that's what's happening right now. We're changing this situation because we're all coming together and wanting the same thing. And we have our mind, and our energy focused on what we want, what we all want. So we are manifesting this change ourselves. And anytime you do a reading, things can change because of people coming together and manifesting a change through their will. I just want y'all to know that. Because everything can change. You're just reading the energy of what's going on right now and how it's moving forward right now. All right. I don't want to put that out there. All right. And what else can I read on Susan Collins? Let's take a look at Susan Collins. It doesn't look good for her. Will Susan Collins keep her seat? What can I tell everybody? Is Susan Collins going to keep her seat? Will Susan Collins keep her seat? Let's take a look at that. Sorry, you guys. I usually shut the camera off and just go lay out the cards because it's so noisy. All right. I have, y'all know I was born in Maine, right? She's gone, y'all. She's gone. She's gone. She's gone. She's done. Yep. Yep. First card. 6 of Swords. Yep. She's leaving. She's leaving behind. It's been really difficult for her. This time is difficult for her. It's going to be better. She'll be better off after she's out of there. It'll be better for her. But yeah, she's leaving. It's been difficult for all of us too, watching her, having hopes for her, thinking she'll do the right thing, and then she doesn't. So it's been difficult for everybody. Difficult for her, difficult for us, difficult for, the folks in Maine that she's representing, and she'll be leaving. She's leaving. She's gone. Next card, Tower. Yeah, she's gone. She's definitely not going to get reelected. Oh my gosh, that's really good news. The Knight of Swords. So this is like the blue tsunami that comes. There's so much energy and everything that changes everything. So Democrat, I believe, will be elected, and big changes ahead for Maine. Good. Good going, Democrats. Good going in Maine. They made a big change. So I like seeing that. That's good. I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Okay, you guys. I wonder if Roger Stone, now that his sentence has been commuted, it's not that he's not guilty. It's different. It's been commuted. You know, he's still guilty. Is he ever going to face? You know, is he going to face any more? You know, what do you call it? Charges. Any charges? That's the word I was looking for. Is he going to face any more charges? Brain fog. Is Roger Stone going to face any more charges? Let's take a look at that. So, you know, after Trump leaves office, the door's wide open. But are they going to mess around with him? I mean, they should, you'd think. Trump was the main man in the charges against Roger Stone. And Cohen, you know, Cohen was doing Trump's bidding. I should see if Trump's going to face charges when he leaves office. They should not let him get away with it. They should not. I hope they do not. Now, I know that the country's going to be in the middle of healing from Trump and all, and they're going to say, oh, we don't want to go through all that. We're going to put it aside. But they need to get him. They need to get him. He should not be allowed. He should not be allowed to, you know. Yeah, he might be put in jail, you guys. He may be facing some more charges. Oh yeah, he'll face some more charges. Yeah. Right now we have the hanged man, so everything is suspended for now. So Trump just got all these things suspended, but that doesn't mean they're not going to come back. And the next card we get is the Eight of Swords. So it's very possible that he's going to go to jail. You know, this looks like he may be going to jail. So he's going to face some more charges, and the Emperor in the end. So yes, he will. He will be charged with more crimes. He's going to face some more charges, and I think he will in the end go to jail. I hope so. I know it's not nice to wish, you know, negativity on somebody, but you know, they just think that they can get away with everything, and they have, you know, people have gone to jail for a lot less than what he's done. So, all right, guys, I'm almost at 30 minutes, so I'm going to let you go. I'm going to try to do another video with my husband. I told him, get ready. We're going to do a video together and let everybody see how you're doing. He's doing really good. And he's funny too, y'all. He is so funny. I'm going to try to get him to talk about, you know, what's going on with him and maybe some hot topics of the day. We'll see. Okay. All right, guys, if you'd like to get a reading with me, just look down below and email me. I've been doing readings every day. That's why you don't see me, because I'm busy all the time doing readings. But I'm never too busy for you guys. I try to make time for y'all. Thank you for all the beautiful comments. I appreciate it. Love you guys. Do something kind for somebody. It'll always come back to you, okay? Bye for now. Y'all take care.